Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm able to make videos again. I know it's been a while since I've made videos, but uh, life kind of slowed down a little bit. I'm actually able to make some now. So I'm hoping that I can continue to make videos throughout the fall, rest of the fall, and into the winter, hopefully into the spring. Uh, I just got busy with life, and kind of how it is. Um, Made a couple changes to my setup. I now have a gram board right here on the wall that my steel tip was on, where I was throwing on my Omni. Uh, Made the switch because it's starting to get cooler and my garage isn't heated, and I don't really want to throw my league matches online in, in a garage that's not heated. It's too tough to throw. I'd rather be in like a controlled environment where you can actually feel your hands, because that kind of comes into play. Like, I was struggling a lot when I was throwing in my leagues during the summer as well, because it got so humid. So yeah, I needed to make a switch, but I also bought a brand new gram board, the old fancy one. And I will have to say, the gram board 3S is a great product. I have not had problems with it. I was kind of iffy about buying it because I've already wore through like 2 or 3 of the dashes, the gram board dash. So so far so good. I haven't even broken a tip off in it or any of that, so that's always a good thing. Um, yeah, just a nice little board. I like it. Anyway, put my steel tip board directly behind me where I'm throwing on my other wall. It actually fits really good there. I should have did that originally, but yeah, my whole idea was to be able to just interchange both boards. I really don't want to do that. That's way too annoying. But what's cool is I can like turn this way and then throw at my other board, which is cool. And I just have like it taped off, in spots. I know you can't see the ground or anything. I have like a Winmore PDC Aki. It's like a rubber mat with a built-in little block. Put your put your foot on, like a little toe line, which is pretty nice. I like throwing my steel tips with this. It's nice to actually put your foot up to something and throw. So definitely digging that. Um, yeah. So that's kind of where I've been. I just been busy this summer. I just had to take some time off, and hopefully I get back at it, because I mean, like, this is going to be a good hobby for uh fall and winter for sure. Um, Once again, obviously, I'm not a professional, although I am trying to get my pro card in the leagues that I play in, the online leagues for the ADA. I'm like teetering on the line of entry level pro card, which is cool. I'm hoping that I can finish this year above that line so I can actually get it. If not, we'll try next year. Um, if you're new to this channel, it's basically just about darts and getting better. It's kind of my personal journey. Like I said, I'm not a professional. I've been taking this serious for maybe like 8 months, and in the 8 months, I've made pretty good strides. I feel. I've definitely had my ups and downs, especially in the leagues that I play in. It's just they're tough, and I play against good people, really good people. Um, it's exactly where I want to be, because I'm playing against people where I personally want to be. I want to be at their level or better. So Definitely have taken my lumps in it, but yeah. Um, Basically, in this video, I'm just gonna show you my practice routine. Just talk a little, talk a little darts, whatever. Um, this is how I like to warm up. Basically, I like to go to the practice section. Just go to count up. We'll just do a count up, and what I like to do is I like to throw 5 rounds of 20. I like to throw 5 rounds of 19. I like to basically 5 rounds of 18, and most of the time just my cricket numbers. Just depends on how much time I have. So yeah, I mean, like that. I'm not necessarily like I just started throwing, so I'm not looking for like perfection or anything. I'm just trying to loosen up, just trying to kind of get a feel. Might be a little bit harder too talking while I'm throwing, but that's all right. Ah, 2 trip 1s, baby. Look at. But yeah, I don't know. This warm up routine probably takes about 20 minutes or so, maybe. Not even that. Just depends on how fast I choose to go. Oh, that's a nice round. Let's see. Usually I have it streaming to the TV below me, but for recording purposes, I have it hooked to my iPad right here behind me. So, this would be my last round of 20s. And then I just drop back down to 19s now. Kind of helps you get your feel for around the board, especially when you just started throwing and you're warming up, just kind of loosening your arm up and stuff. Just trying to get that motion. Bang that in there. Yeah, primarily I'm a steel tip player. I practice on steel tip. Basically, I guess you would call it train on steel tip. Uh, I love steel tip, but that doesn't mean that I don't love soft tip. I started on steel tip. I taught myself how to throw on steel tip. That's where my heart's at. It'll always be like that. Um, let's see. I'll restart that. Got another round of 19. Like I'm in a steel tip league currently. We actually start our playoffs next week. Actually, we had like a seeding night, which was last night, and we did pretty good. A lot of my team is a lot of first timers. My brother is part of that team, which it's cool to be able to throw with my brother. Um, and a lot of people that are learning the game. It's kind of fun. I mean, like my brother and I are pretty familiar with the game, so and one other guy is familiar with it as well. Other than that, everybody else is just a noob. And they just want to throw darts and have fun. So yeah, uh, we didn't exactly do the greatest. I think we finished. Oh, what was it? We finished like 8-2. We went to overtime in one game. one match and we lost. But we beat that team in the seeding match last night. I felt kind of bad because I didn't do good in the playoff or in the little like 3-person what was it, a trips 601 for the tiebreaker that night. Oh, still throwing 20s. And I was able to redeem myself last night. It was a pretty good night. I played in 6 games and ended up winning all 6. 2 trips, 2 doubles, and 2 singles. So 6 out of the 9 we got, I was part of, and I was glad to redeem myself, and I was happy for my fellow darters on my team because you know we even though we had a bad record, we still won quite a few games. So yeah, yeah, it was a good learning experience. I'll tell you what, we've gotten a lot better. So I'm kind of looking forward to the playoff game that we have next week. Should be interesting. We're gonna play a good team, but there's some pretty good throwers in that league. They give out like individual awards and stuff, and it's a real neat league. I guess it's been going on for a long time too. I guess years. And they have like individual stat awards. They have like all-time awards and all this cool stuff. Like they have a cricket all stars. They go with like best 301 average, most outs, highest checkouts. Oh, there we go. Hey, Tricky? No, on the wire there, the 15. But yeah, like I said, I just kind of warming up. Go through the cricket numbers, get a decent feel for the board. Kind of throw me off too because I usually throw on my steel tip. That's how I warm up. I don't really warm up on this, but that's all right. I had to hook stuff up and find out how it worked. I'm still kind of working the kinks out of like the camera angles and what I want to do and how I want to do it, but we'll figure it out. But yeah, last night I ended up hitting five markers in cricket. I checked out a 3 dart, or I checked out 100 in a 301 singles match on the 3rd dart, and I got a 9 marker as well in cricket. So it was a nice night. Felt pretty good. Wow. One thing you probably will notice is I have a lot of darts that bounce off this board. I can't help it. I think it's just the way I throw when I throw. I'm so used to throwing steel tip. Now I throw it like a little bit of a downward angle. Yeah, it's not very grand board friendly. So it's kind of how that works. So you'll notice me having to go and corral them. But anyway, I kind of wanted to just jump on here, go through some warm up rounds, talk to y'all a bit, kind of tell you where I've been. Ooh, almost had 3 in a black. Ooh, come on now, get in there. But kind of talk about where I'm at, where I want to be. Hopefully, like I said, I can continue to make more videos throughout the rest of the fall, throughout the rest of the winter, and see where we go from there. you for watching. And you know, if you like watching my content, go ahead and hit that like button. Check out my TikTok below. Peace.